So I've had problems with this tractor, Massey Furgeson 165. Run it for about 20 minutes and then it would just stall. Ran out of fuel, but it had fuel. We replaced both filters. Has one here, and then I've got it all taken apart. We've been working on it. And then another filter on this side. This engine came out of a Massey Furgeson 300 combine. All right, so I did have this line here. Let's see, it goes that way, which originally was right there. Here, or is it that way? Let's see. Turn it around. And it doesn't look, yeah, that was right. This, sorry. This here loosens up, and this was here. It had a leak here, a pinhole. I took this. This hose is from the old AC recharge kits for your automobiles. That's a high pressure hose. I had cut it, clamped it, and also put wire on there and twisted it. Double clamped as it were. That did have a slight drip. I thought that might be it, so I purchased straight line. The ends were not the right ones, so I had to shoot right here, cut the ends off, pull these off, put them on the new ones, and then I just took this impact here, put the straight line on it, and then just bent it into the shape I need. That little ridge there was like the perfect size I needed. We ran it, and let me come over to the other side. Okay, so when I started it, I noticed that in the lift pump bowl there was a lot of swirling movement. Looked like a lot of air bubbles. This is the one that goes in there, and as you can notice, those threads, they're not happy threads. I had wrapped it a couple times with Teflon tape, still was sucking air in there. In about 20 minutes run time, and the engine would stall. So it was hard to find the exact line I needed, so I bought straight line. Was going to bend it and put it in there, but then I decided to let's see, shoot. All right, there we go. Both ends had that bevel on them. Yep, get a clear. So what I did on this one, I just took my file. Let me get over there to the file. So I just took a flat file and just filed that off. Got it nice and smooth. And it's hard to do here for the video, but just went over it with the flat file. It was beveled like this. Just smoothed it down like that. And now I can pull this off, hopefully. Okay, so I've got that pulled off, and I'm just going to go buy a new fitting there and put it back on here, and then I'll have a flaring tool and I will flare that, and that should be a nice easy repair. Okay, so a quick trip to auto parts store, and we have our replacement part there. All right, and now I'm going to slide it back on, and we need to flare these ends. Let's see, make it like that there. And we also picked up a flaring kit. That's what's in it. You just take these little caps here, slide them down inside the pipe, squeeze them down, it'll flatten it out, and then you have your flare. You can double flare it, which we're going to do. You'll be using that one there to come down on it. Use your caps first to flare it out, and then this one here will come down on it and double flare it. And I'll pop up a picture of the instructions on how to do that. Okay, I got the holder here. Make sure my end's on there before I do anything. Otherwise you have to cut it again. This is 1/4 inch. They have the sizes on there. So we're going to be using 1/4. Tighten it down. Should get a wrench to tighten that down actually. Alright. Okay, you can see I'm just doing a little bit there. Not too much at all. I'm going to tighten that down. She's not going anywhere. Alright, got my little cap piece here. And that's going to go in. Alright, got that in there. Alright, set that to the side. Now we're just going to tighten that down. It's going to be hard to get a good angle for you. Shoot the other side. Yep, that fits. This would be better on a vise, wouldn't it? Alright, I felt it just give. Alright, so she's down in there. We're not where we need to be yet. Felt like it slipped through and no. Okay. Shoot. Now it can hold up much easier. Let's go up to the top. Trying to take a peek at it. It's turning quite easily now. For some reason she is crooked. Why didn't someone tell me that? Alright. Gotta let see, those look even. So, okay. One more time. I need this done, so we gotta get her done. I just stuck a screwdriver in here so I can hold it a lot easier. Leverage. I love leverage. Alright, see a little different situation now, so that's good news, I do believe. Alright, let's loosen this up. Alright, buddy. You did a flare on me. I don't know, you can see there is a flare up in there. So now I need to, again, that's not a hammer. Had a shop teacher in high school, says use the right tool for the right job. A hammer is a hammer. Nothing else is a hammer. Alright, so now, well, I'll show it to you. You can see it's got a flare on it. Where's that sucker? There it is. It's ugly, but it's flared. Alright, so we're going to tighten this down again. And in case you're wondering, yes, this is the first time I have ever flared a hard steel line. So either it's going to be a pretty good DIY video or a pretty good fail video. Let's hope it's a DIY because I need this to work. Now this goes in there now, and it should alright, let's see how those look underneath. Yep. Alright, we're going to tighten this sucker down again to make our double flare. A screwdriver for my leverage. It's working pretty good. I'll go up there so I'm out of the way. I don't like being on threads, but I'm not. She's going crooked again. This thing apparently both sides look even. Apparently it does not want to be any certain way. So you have to have it the way it has to be. So we're gonna, that is not looking straight. Okay, we've got it flared, which looks good. However, it's got a little bend in it. Yep. I had it a little crooked. That one side, for some reason, wasn't as strong as the other. I was looking for a Phillips screwdriver that would fit down in there that I could straighten it. I couldn't find one, so I'm going to use my Allen wrench. Please don't break. That's not really working either. I might have to cut that off. Try it again. Yeah, that, as crooked as that is, get a different angle. You can see it's got that crook in it that's not gonna. Yeah, that's way off, isn't it? Yep. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'll just cut it off and start up here where it's straighter. It's got a little bend to it. I don't know if you can see that. Try to get a little angle. Kind of see it in there. But it's got a bend in it up in here. So I'm going to cut this part out and I'll reflare this. And then I'll be back. Fail video 1. Try to make sure it's straight this time. Very good, very good. A pair of pliers handy would be nice. That did flare out quite nicely. Yep. Put that back on so I don't lose that nut. All right. I think I need to go some more. Yeah, we're gonna go a little more. If you look in there, shoot, it's a little concave in there to roll it a little bit more. I think I'm gonna roll it a bit tighter. A bit tighter. That's not the proper way. Yep, still straight. Okay. This way. Yep, try to grab another. Don't grab the pipe. I just stuck that in there and put it against my hip. So when I'm pulling, this is holding it. And I don't have all the strength in my hand to hold it. Use my hips. Ouch. Good. All right. Let's take this apart. All right, take this apart. Take the holder apart. And need some pliers to get that off. Grab some pliers. They're pretty good, aren't they? Okay, we gotta do this again. Third try is a charm. See, that sucker's bent. Alright, let's see. This will be a... Come off of there. But you can see, I massacred that bad boy. Okay, so we're gonna cut that off and we're gonna do it again. I got rain coming, so I'm gonna have to do this quickly and without the video. But we're gonna use the pipe cutter, a little mini cutter, cut the pipe, flare it, double flare it. I believe I am, after I flare it, I am raising it a little too high in here. So I'm gonna keep it flush this time and see if that works better. Okay, there it is installed. So now you can see the pulling the air out, lift pump. All right, that's good. So what I want to do now, see, I don't think I have a wrench big enough on this filter. Yep, I need a bigger one. Let me grab a wrench, be right back. Okay, so we're gonna prime it on the lift pump, and then here on top of the filter, we're gonna loosen up the big one. Where we at here? All right, and then I'm gonna go here. There's a little, where we got? Now here, that's the little pump. I'm gonna pump it, and so I got air coming out. Oh yeah, all right, we got good solid fuel coming out. So I'm gonna tighten that one down. We have 2 filters, so now I'm going to go on the other side. To this filter. Same thing on it. I've got fuel flow in there. That's good. All right. And I have, this is where the excess comes. So I have a leak there I need to take care of. Okay. So we've got her all primed and ready to start.